I'm Brent Green, and this is your Daily Greens. I'm here at the Slapcave. You can see all the slap gear up there, and here in Vallejo, you see Slapmaster back there. Got Hard Hitter right here.
He's right there.
Over here repping the Bay.
Feel me? Get your daily greens. You know what I'm saying?
So let's get right into it, y'all. First thing is OG Maco, his comments on Future.
I agree.
Well, you want to go into it? What it was? What he said?
Wasn't he saying that what's his name was ruining the rap game and was making people into drug addicts because he was making drug use cool? Who is he? I mean, I've been in the rap game and I've done a lot of rap music, you know what I'm saying? So excuse me if I don't know who some of these people are.
I don't know, yeah.
Remember that song from last summer called, that was, Nigga, you guessed it.
So how is that?
Oh, that's him?
Nigga, you guessed it.
And what does that song talk about?
Honestly, I really don't know, I mean, what it's talking about, to be honest with you.
Is he talking about guessing it?
I guess guessing, he released a comment about that song in particular saying that he purposefully did organize and orchestrated that whole event, you know, with the beat and the simple rap hook and everything. So let's go back into the actual question here. So you said you agreed?
I agree to an extent. I mean, we have our First Amendment rights, so we're allowed to say what we want to say, and we're allowed to say whatever we want to say in our art. But I do believe that the youth are sponges, and they are very easily influenced. So if you have a big following, and everybody treats you as an important person, then a lot of people are going to follow what you say, do what you say. So if Future is talking about drug use being cool, I mean, you would be an idiot to say that people aren't going to follow that, and you know what I mean? Everyone's going to be like, oh, well, it's how you're born, it's how you're raised. Your parents should raise you to do this and that. That's bullshit, because we all do stuff that our parents didn't teach us to do.
As far as Future and OG Maco, I feel like it's deeper than that, because it's been happening since the beginning of the rap time, you know what I'm saying? Like, people been glorifying shit that they don't even do, you know what I'm saying? So I think that that's been going on. It's not really just Future, you know what I'm saying? Telling people.
But you know, hip hop didn't start out like that though. Hip hop had nothing, was not glorifying any type of negativity. Original hip hop was glorifying unity, was glorifying education, was glorifying the arts, was glorifying being creative, you know, without any type of negative aspect. It just seems that this negative aspect just came out of nowhere and just seemed to creep in to hip hop, which it eventually was gonna do, because you know hip hop comes from grassroots. It comes from the gutter. You know what I'm saying? It was built off that and grew. So you're gonna have those elements. It's just sad that some of those negative elements seem to have anchored in on hip hop, and it's just the foundation today of it. You know, I don't understand.
I find it to be very interesting, the conversation that everyone says, that y'all say it's been going on since the beginning of time, and that hip hop, you say that the hip hop wasn't born.
I mean,
that
it's
way.
not even hip hop no more. There's such a difference now. There's entertainment, there's rap, there's hip hop. It's just, I just think all those aspects have clashed together, and it's like hip hop is at war trying to gain its realness and positivity back, and it's almost like an uphill battle. Like it's never gonna win, because anything and everything that is negative about it is being force-fed to us. You know what I mean? It's being, like, for example, Future talking about drug use and how it's cool.
I think my thoughts on this, the content and everything, is that A, you need to know the difference between entertainment and real life. 2, it's very important for...
So are you saying, but when you say that, are you saying that we, at our mind state and our age, or are you talking about kids?
Look,
because everything is accessible to the kids, bro. You can't sit here and say
that's a great question. That's a great question. Now, I know when I was young, my mother made sure every day, or at least every week, she reminded me the difference between what they were saying, if it was true, right, and or if it could
How
actually
long
happen.
ago was that though?
Hold on. But the point is, though, the point that I'm trying to make here is that you got to know the difference between entertainment and what's real. What happens when the rubber hits the road? Like if you're gonna be on some pimp and hoe shit, then you got to know what happens. Where the rubber hits the road. There. That's all I'm saying. Now, and also too, it's very imperative. And this is something I've learned from my own experience using drugs. Is that you got to know where you stand. And of course, it's acceptable to experiment, correct? What's not acceptable is 56 Xanax bars.
Yeah.
Yikes, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You got 56 people talking about negative shit. Is that good or is that bad?
Look,
to one person who's talking good.
The overall prevailing thing, I think,
can
here
also be perceived so it could be a different perception to different people.
The most important thing I think here is for the individual to know who they are.
Yeah.
And maybe these artists do, but they know what's gonna make them money though.
We're not talking. Well, now we were just talking about how the content affects the listener, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Now we're gonna talk about the artist. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he does those drugs, then he probably can't really help but talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it.
But the thing is why is it? How is it so easily glorified though?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think of the mentality of motherfuckers. And it's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting 30 stacks, nigga, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. It's all about money.
Well, it's all about what you say? Green.
It's all about that green. You know what I'm saying? Get your daily greens, you feel me? Getting ours, you feel me?
We just live in a selfish society now where everybody only cares about what they have and what's going to take care of theirs instead of looking at the future and the long-term effects of the shit that they're doing.
We gonna move on to the next topic on my list here, which is Rocko the Don's new mixtape.
Here, I got something to say.
Here's Rocko the Don's new mixtape called Real Spill. Who want to go in first on that? I listened to it this morning, by the way. You never heard of Rocko the Don? Never. What about you, brother?
It's not Rocko the one that be with Future, right? Rocko from Atlanta?
Yeah, it is.
Him?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Rocko, yeah.
You heard
about free bands and all that.
Yeah, you heard the new. I
heard it. I haven't heard his new shit though, but the last mixtape was going. Whatever one he came out with the she ain't even know it. That whole mixtape was going. So. Yeah, I fuck with that shit though.
But I'm talking about the mixtape though.
I haven't heard the mixtape. What's it called?
It's called Real Spill.
Yeah, I haven't heard Real Spill, but I'm gonna go check it out. But I know he got some of them Future hooks on there. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So.
All right, well, I listened to that shit this morning, dude, and
you don't like it?
All right, here's the deal, player. I listened to it this morning, and basically, it has one dope track on it. And the point I want to make here is that this artist in particular, and it's kind of, I feel bad even having to do, because I'm not in the business of critiquing people, right? I'm just here to show you what's dope or not dope. Yeah. But the thing is that sometimes, like in the case of Rocko here, like my dude, when you go to those websites where the mixtapes are at, my dude, I think this might be the second or third mixtape he's put out in this past 7 months.
For real?
So, take that in.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So probably the last mixtape I'm talking about ain't the last one that he just came out with.
Well, the one he put out before that, the one I'm talking about now is called, Expect the Unexpected. Now, that was a great title.
Yeah.
Very compelling, right?
Right,
it was almost like you expecting the movie, right?
Yeah.
He had one dope track. No, I take that back. He had 2 dope tracks on there, but the one that really resonated with me was Seesaw. That one, Life is a Seesaw, ups and downs.
Yeah. He be getting them in there. He seemed like he more the businessman. Seemed like, you know what I mean, like the CEO and shit. You know what I mean, to my understanding, you know what I mean, he's not really like that super artist like that. He just be, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He's like really like the business behind it, behind all that Future and all that free band shit, you know what I mean? Like he's the CEO and shit, you know what I mean? So I think, you know what I'm saying, niggas gotta just drop shit to stay relevant, really, you know what I'm saying? You gotta drop music, bro.
You said relevancy? Relevancy is very important right now.
Music builds relevancy.
So does money.
You can buy disciples with money, can't you?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
That's what we're in today. It's all money, bro.
Gotta pay to play,
You think these guys are making it because they're dope? It's called PR, bro. It's called having enough money, getting the right PR, making sure they're getting in the right magazines. I mean, put it this way, dudes. There's keys to these doors, and you got to get a hold of the keys. Otherwise, I don't care how dope you are, you're not getting in.
I'm gonna tell you how it is too. He gonna give it to you raw and uncut.
Gonna make you, hey.
Even if he is dope.
Gonna make you think. Why have I been wasting 5-10 years doing this? I thought I could make it just being dope and burning CDs in my bedroom.
Wait, you're selling them downtown though. Bothering people selling that shit downtown. I listened to it in this blank. Slapmasters picks. The Bay Area artists to look out for, to keep an eye out for.
Bay Area artists to look out for?
Yeah, give us
I'll give you one right now, and you really don't gotta look out for him because he's everywhere. I'm gonna have to give it up to Nefta Pharaoh.
Okay.
Hands down.
Who else you got?
Nefta Pharaoh, now being biased, I'm gonna have to say S.O.N. Because they've been working really hard. Another one's gonna have to be Ice Mees.
Oh, Ice Mees, dude. Where you at, man? I'm trying to get you in the studio for one.
On the OG radar, I would have to say Rich Tycoon.
Okay.
There's a dude, not in Bay Area, but there's a dude in Santa Cruz, Grizzly Dabs.
Oh, big ups to Grizzly. What about what's his name? Ross Rock.
Ross Rock too. Big shout out to him. He had us and S.O.N. do a show at the Blue Lagoon in Santa Cruz. So big shout out to him.
Big up to Ross Rock. Yeah, we trying to get the Green Scene, trying to come down there and interview y'all soon in Santa Cruz. All right, so that's y'all's picks. And everybody got their little stuff out because my camera getting hot in my hand.
I want to say something to that. That last comment we was talking about everybody being a rapper and shit. Do other shit. You know what I mean? Produce music. Learn to engineer.
Yeah.
Go to school. For
we need
shit.
managers.
Learn how to manage. Take business management. Manage artists. You know what I'm saying? It's money and all that shit. Throw shows and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
We need more of that shit. Less rappers.
Less rappers. Less burnt CDs. We need managers. We need fans. It's okay to be a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need people who actually go to college and learn the music business that can carry their friend or maybe even carry themselves because I don't know, man. It's an abundance of bullshit out there, dude. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it, do that shit right. When I mean do that shit right, there is a formula to do it right. Period.
So I think that my man said they wrapped it up. They said they piece. It's me right here repping the Bay. Not just one city or a town, but the whole Bay, people. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Tycoon Productions, also Upper Playground for lacing us up with fly gear, the Green Scene over here at Daily Greens. This wraps your episode of the Daily Greens. I'm Brent Green, and remember, friends, to keep it verdant, urban, and fun.
Stay tuned.